Alright, hello my wonderful students. This is part 4 of foldable number 2. So for this one we have different things here, but I'm gonna show you a slightly different way to do it because I know some people get confused when they're doing subtraction and the way we've been doing it. So I'm gonna show you a slightly different version of how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna go ahead and start off here. We have this one here. We have 5p cubed minus 7p squared plus p, which is all just in order. In this one we have a p and a 6p. So we're going to go ahead and write the 5p cubed minus 7p squared plus p. But instead of doing subtraction, what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to distribute this negative to here and to here. So if we distribute the negative before we write it down there, we can actually just add. So this is going to be negative 1 times 3p would be negative 3p. And negative 1 times negative 6 would give you a positive 6. So when we're writing our blue, which is going to be the side here, down here, we're just going to write negative 3p plus 6. And this should be a plus 0 on top. So now, instead of subtracting, we're actually going to add. Because we already distributed the negative, or the minus, to everything. So now we just have to add it all together. So it's going to be 0 plus 6 is 6. P plus negative 3p is negative 2p plus, and got a little blurry. Then everything kind of just falls on down. Negative 7p squared and 5p cubed. So this is also another way to do it. If you want to do it that way, you can also just distribute the negative through and then just add it. So it ends up being like foldable 1 instead of like foldable 2. But I wanted to show you enough examples of foldable 2 with subtracting, so just in case you do want to subtract and not add, you know how to do it. Alright, this next one is also a special case for when we're doing this problem. When you have a monomial and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would be a quintinomial or polynomial, many terms would be a polynomial. Same thing again. What we're going to do is we're going to distribute these negatives. So let's go ahead and do this first. We're going to go ahead and do that, and then the last one, that. So we'll keep this one in black for now. So our new one would be 3n minus, not minus, but negative times that would be minus 4n to the 4th minus 3n cubed plus 6n squared minus 2n and plus 7. If you notice here, I got rid of the parentheses on this one because this one does not have parentheses here, and it doesn't make sense for me to write all these down here and then add everything else total, right? To put it all underneath. So this one, what you can do is you can actually just put it in order, or like by combining like terms, because there's not a lot to go through. If this was also like a polynomial that had like 5 or 6 terms, then we would put them on top of each other and add. But since there's only one, yeah, I guess you can just put it down here and put the 3n and rewrite it. But I'm actually going to just rewrite it as negative 4n to the 4th. So it's that one. Minus 3n cubed plus 6n squared minus 2n plus 3n plus 7. And now we can go ahead and just simplify. We have our final answer, which I'll do in, I guess, subtraction. I'll do it in red. We have a negative 4n to the 4th minus 3n cubed plus 6n squared. Negative 2n plus 3n just gives us a positive n plus 7. So once again, this is a very easy distribution of the negative. And then instead of actually lining it up together, we just combine like terms here. So we just move this one to here and then added it together, and we're done.